The story of early mammals begins in a world dominated by dinosaurs. Imagine a time, roughly 230 million years ago, during the late Triassic period. This was an era when the Earth was vastly different from what we know today. The continents were not in their current positions. Instead, they were part of a supercontinent known as Pangaea. The climate was warmer, and the landscape was teeming with life, particularly the mighty dinosaurs that roamed the land. In this prehistoric world, mammals were not the dominant creatures. In fact, they were quite the opposite. These early mammals were tiny and largely inconspicuous, living in the shadows of the gigantic dinosaurs. But who were these early mammals, and how did they manage to survive in such a challenging environment? These early mammals were small, often no larger than a modern-day mouse. They were primarily nocturnal, which means they were active during the night. This nocturnal lifestyle was likely a survival strategy. By being active at night, these mammals could avoid the larger, more dangerous predators that were active during the day. This behavior also allowed them to exploit different ecological niches that were not occupied by the dinosaurs. But what exactly were these early mammals like? They were part of a group known as synapsids, which were distinct from the reptiles that would eventually evolve into dinosaurs. Over millions of years, synapsids evolved into more mammal-like creatures, eventually giving rise to the first true mammals. These early mammals had several characteristics that set them apart from their reptilian ancestors. For instance, they were warm-blooded, which means they could regulate their body temperature internally. This was a significant advantage, as it allowed them to remain active in cooler temperatures, such as those found at night. Another important feature of these early mammals was their fur. Fur provided insulation, helping them maintain their body heat. This was particularly beneficial during the cooler nights when they were most active. Additionally, fur could have offered some level of camouflage, helping them blend into their surroundings and avoid detection by predators. The diet of these early mammals was likely quite varied. As opportunistic feeders, they would have eaten whatever was available, including insects, small plants, and possibly even the eggs of other animals. Their teeth were adapted for such a diet, with different types of teeth for cutting, grinding, and chewing. This versatility in diet would have been crucial for their survival, allowing them to take advantage of a wide range of food sources. Despite their small size and seemingly insignificant presence in a world ruled by dinosaurs, these early mammals were incredibly successful in their own right. Their ability to adapt to different environments and their nocturnal habits allowed them to carve out a niche for themselves, ensuring their survival for millions of years. But how did these early mammals eventually rise to prominence? What factors contributed to their success and eventual dominance after the age of dinosaurs? These are questions that intrigue scientists and historians alike. The answers lie in a combination of evolutionary adaptations and environmental changes that would unfold over millions of years. As we delve deeper into the story of early mammals, it's important to consider the broader context of their existence. The late Triassic period was a time of significant change, not just for mammals but for all life on Earth. The breakup of Pangaea, shifts in climate, and the evolution of new species all played a role in shaping the world in which these early mammals lived. Understanding the rise of early mammals is not just about examining their physical characteristics and behaviors. It's also about exploring the complex web of interactions between different species and their environments. How did these interactions influence the evolution of early mammals? What lessons can we learn from their story that apply to the natural world today? As we continue to explore the fascinating history of early mammals, we are reminded of the resilience and adaptability of life on Earth. Despite the challenges they faced, these tiny, nocturnal creatures managed to survive and thrive in a world dominated by dinosaurs. Their story is a testament to the power of evolution and the enduring legacy of life on our planet. We will explore the pivotal moments that led to the decline of the dinosaurs and the rise of mammals as the dominant species on Earth. What events triggered these monumental shifts in the balance of power? How did mammals seize the opportunity to expand and diversify in the wake of the dinosaurs' extinction? Stay tuned as we unravel the mysteries of this incredible chapter in the history of life on Earth. The Coexistence Dance, we delve into a fascinating period in Earth's history where small mammals and dinosaurs shared the planet. This era is marked by the remarkable adaptability and resilience of early mammals as they navigated a world dominated by the colossal presence of dinosaurs. But how did these small creatures manage to survive and thrive alongside such formidable giants? During this time, the Earth was a dynamic and ever-changing environment. The climate, vegetation, and geographical landscapes were vastly different from what we know today. Dinosaurs, the undisputed rulers of the land, occupied various ecological niches, from the towering sauropods to the swift and cunning theropods. Their dominance was evident in every corner of the planet, from lush forests to arid deserts. In this challenging environment, early mammals had to be resourceful and innovative to carve out their own niches. These mammals were generally small, often no larger than modern-day rodents. Their size, however, was an advantage in many ways. Being small allowed them to exploit resources that were inaccessible to larger animals. They could hide in burrows, climb trees, and scavenge for food in places where dinosaurs couldn't reach. One of the key survival strategies of these early mammals was their nocturnal lifestyle. By being active at night, they could avoid direct competition and predation from dinosaurs, who were primarily diurnal. This nocturnal behavior also meant that mammals developed keen senses, such as enhanced hearing and smell, to navigate and hunt in the dark. How did these adaptations impact their evolutionary trajectory? Another significant adaptation was their diet. Early mammals were omnivorous, meaning they could eat a variety of foods, from insects and small animals to fruits and seeds. This dietary flexibility was crucial in a world where food resources could be scarce and unpredictable. By not relying on a single food source, mammals could survive in different environments and weather various ecological changes. Moreover, the reproductive strategies of early mammals played a vital role in their survival. Unlike dinosaurs, which laid eggs, mammals gave birth to live young. This meant that mammalian offspring were more developed and had a higher chance of survival at birth. Additionally, mammalian mothers could nurture and protect their young, providing them with milk and care until they were ready to fend for themselves. How did this reproductive strategy give mammals an edge over their egg-laying counterparts? The coexistence of mammals and dinosaurs also led to a fascinating evolutionary arms race. As dinosaurs evolved to become more efficient predators, mammals had to develop new ways to evade them. This constant push and pull between predator and prey drove the evolution of more sophisticated behaviors and physical traits in mammals. For instance, some mammals developed the ability to glide between trees, while others became adept at burrowing underground. Interestingly, the presence of dinosaurs may have indirectly benefited mammals in some ways. Dinosaurs played a crucial role in shaping the Earth's ecosystems, influencing the distribution of plants and other animals. By creating diverse habitats, dinosaurs inadvertently provided mammals with a variety of ecological niches to exploit. How did these interactions between dinosaurs and mammals shape the course of evolution? As we explore this coexistence dance, it's essential to recognize the resilience and adaptability of early mammals. Despite living in the shadows of dinosaurs, they managed to survive and even thrive in a world that seemed stacked against them. Their ability to adapt to changing environments, exploit new resources, and develop innovative survival strategies laid the foundation for the eventual rise of mammals as the dominant land animals after the extinction of the dinosaurs. The coexistence dance highlights the remarkable story of early mammals as they navigated a world dominated by dinosaurs. Through their adaptability, resourcefulness, and resilience, these small creatures managed to coexist with some of the most formidable animals to ever walk the earth. Their story is a testament to the power of evolution and the endless possibilities it creates. As we continue to explore the history of life on Earth, what other surprising adaptations and strategies might we uncover in the story of mammals and their journey through time? We delve into one of the most pivotal moments in Earth's history, the Chicxulub asteroid impact. This event is not just a mere occurrence in the timeline of our planet, it is a transformative episode that reshapes the course of life on Earth. But what exactly happened during this cataclysmic event, and how did it alter the trajectory of life as we know it? To set the stage, let's first understand the context leading up to this momentous impact. In the previous act, the coexistence dance, we observed a world where dinosaurs reigned supreme. These magnificent creatures, ranging from the towering Tyrannosaurus rex to the gentle Brachiosaurus, had established themselves as the dominant terrestrial vertebrates. Meanwhile, small mammals, though not as prominent, were quietly adapting and evolving, developing various survival strategies to coexist in a world ruled by dinosaurs. However, this delicate balance of coexistence was about to be disrupted by an astronomical event of colossal proportions. Approximately 66 million years ago, a massive asteroid, estimated to be about 10 kilometers, 6 miles in diameter, hurtled towards Earth. This asteroid, now known as the Chicxulub impactor, was on a collision course with our planet, and its impact would have far-reaching consequences. The Chicxulub asteroid struck the Yucatan Peninsula in present-day Mexico, creating a crater over 150 kilometers, 93 miles, wide and 20 kilometers, 12 miles, deep. The energy released by this impact was equivalent to billions of atomic bombs, making it one of the most powerful events in Earth's history. But what were the immediate and long-term effects of this impact? In the immediate aftermath, the impact generated intense heat and shockwaves, causing widespread fires and devastation. The collision vaporized rocks and sent debris high into the atmosphere, creating a cloud of dust and particles that enveloped the planet. This cloud blocked sunlight, leading to a dramatic drop in temperatures, a phenomenon often referred to as an impact winter. The sudden and severe climate change had catastrophic effects on the Earth's ecosystems. With sunlight blocked, photosynthesis was severely disrupted, leading to the collapse of food chains. Plants and phytoplankton, which form the base of most food webs, struggled to survive, and as a result, herbivores and the predators that fed on them faced starvation. This chain reaction of ecological collapse led to the mass extinction of approximately 75% of Earth's species, including the non-avian dinosaurs. The once dominant dinosaurs, unable to adapt to the rapidly changing environment, vanished from the Earth, marking the end of the Cretaceous period and the beginning of the Paleogene period. But amidst this widespread extinction, some life forms managed to survive. Small mammals, which had been living in the shadows of dinosaurs, found new opportunities in the post-impact world. Their ability to adapt to diverse environments and their varied diets allowed them to thrive in the altered ecosystems. This adaptability set the stage for the rise of mammals, eventually leading to the emergence of humans. The Chicxulub impact also had significant geological and atmospheric effects. The immense pressure and heat from the impact caused the Earth's crust to melt and form a layer of glassy rock known as tektites. Additionally, the impact released vast amounts of sulfur and carbon dioxide into the atmosphere, contributing to acid rain and further climate changes. In the years following the impact, the Earth's climate gradually stabilized and life began to recover. New species evolved to fill the ecological niches left vacant by the extinct dinosaurs. This period of recovery and diversification is known as the Paleocene-Eocene thermal maximum, a time of rapid evolutionary change, and the emergence of many modern plant and animal groups. The story of the Chicxulub impact is a powerful reminder of the fragility and resilience of life on Earth. It highlights how a single event can alter the course of history, leading to both destruction and new beginnings. As we reflect on this fateful impact, we are left with questions about the nature of extinction and survival. How do species adapt to sudden changes in their environment? What lessons can we learn from the past to better understand the challenges we face today? The fateful impact is not just a tale of destruction, but also a story of resilience and adaptation. It marks a turning point in Earth's history, where the end of one era paved the way for the rise of another. As we continue to explore the mysteries of our planet's past, we gain valuable insights into the forces that shape life on Earth and the ever-changing nature of our world. In the previous act, The Fateful Impact, we witnessed a monumental event in Earth's history, the Chicxulub asteroid impact. This catastrophic collision marked the onset of a series of dramatic transformations on our planet. The asteroid, estimated to be about 10 kilometers in diameter, struck the Yucatan Peninsula in present-day Mexico. The impact released an immense amount of energy, equivalent to billions of atomic bombs, creating a crater over 150 kilometers wide. This event was not just a geological phenomenon, it was a pivotal moment that set the stage for profound changes in Earth's climate and ecosystems. As we delve into the aftermath of this colossal impact, the immediate consequences of the asteroid strike were devastating, but the long-term effects were equally, if not more, significant. One of the most critical changes was the onset of global darkness and cooling, a phenomenon that posed severe challenges to all surviving species on Earth. The impact of the asteroid caused an enormous amount of debris to be ejected into the atmosphere. This debris included pulverized rock, dust, and aerosols which spread across the globe. As these particles remained suspended in the atmosphere, they'd formed a thick, opaque layer that blocked sunlight from reaching the Earth's surface. This led to a significant reduction in solar radiation, plunging the planet into a state of darkness. The absence of sunlight had immediate and far-reaching consequences for the Earth's climate. Without the sun's warmth, global temperatures began to drop, leading to a period of cooling known as an impact winter. This sudden and dramatic drop in temperature had a profound impact on the planet's ecosystems. Plants, which rely on sunlight for photosynthesis, were among the first to suffer. With limited sunlight, photosynthesis slowed or stopped altogether, leading to a decline in plant life. The decline in plant life had a cascading effect on the food chain. Herbivorous animals, which depended on plants for sustenance, faced food shortages. As these animals struggled to find food, their populations began to dwindle. This, in turn, affected carnivorous animals, which relied on herbivores as their primary food source. The entire ecosystem was thrown into disarray as species at all levels of the food chain struggled to survive in the new, harsher environment. The cooling of the Earth's surface also had other significant effects. As temperatures dropped, ice sheets began to expand and glaciers advanced. This led to changes in sea levels and altered ocean currents, further disrupting the planet's climate systems. The combination of darkness, cooling, and ecological disruption created a challenging environment for all life forms. Survival in this new world required adaptation and resilience. Some species were better equipped to handle the changes than others. For instance, animals that could hibernate or had lower metabolic rates were more likely to survive the prolonged periods of darkness and cold. Similarly, species that could find alternative food sources or had flexible diets had a better chance of enduring the harsh conditions. The darkness and cooling also had a significant impact on the Earth's atmosphere. The lack of sunlight reduced evaporation rates, leading to changes in precipitation patterns. Some regions experienced droughts, while others saw increased rainfall. These changes further altered habitats and ecosystems, adding another layer of complexity to the survival challenges faced by species. As we explore the theme of darkness falls, it is essential to consider the broader implications of these changes. How did different species adapt to the new conditions? What strategies did they employ to survive? And what lessons can we learn from this period of Earth's history about resilience and adaptation in the face of environmental change? The story of Darkness Falls is not just about the challenges faced by life on Earth, but also about the remarkable ability of life to endure and adapt. It is a testament to the resilience of nature and the interconnectedness of ecosystems. As we continue to explore this act, we are reminded of the delicate balance that sustains life on our planet and the profound impact that external forces can have on this balance. The Darkness Falls paints a vivid picture of a world in turmoil, where darkness and cooling challenge the very foundations of life. It is a story of struggle, adaptation, and survival, offering valuable insights into the resilience of life and the intricate web of relationships that sustain it. As we delve deeper into this act, we are invited to reflect on the lessons of the past and consider their relevance to the challenges we face today. How will we adapt to the changes in our environment? What strategies will we employ to ensure the survival of our ecosystems? These are the questions that Darkness Falls encourages us to ponder as we continue our journey through Earth's history. In The Great Die-Off, we delve into one of the most significant events in Earth's history, the extinction of the dinosaurs. This act follows the dramatic changes initiated in Act 4, Darkness Falls, where global darkness and cooling began to reshape the planet's environment drastically. Now, we witness the profound consequences of these changes as they lead to the collapse of ecosystems and the eventual demise of the dinosaurs. The setting of this act is a world undergoing severe climatic shifts. The darkness that descended upon the Earth in the previous act has persisted, causing temperatures to plummet. This global cooling is not just a minor drop in temperature, it is a severe and sustained decline that affects every corner of the planet. The sun, once a reliable source of warmth and energy, is now obscured, its light and heat unable to penetrate the thick layers of dust and debris in the atmosphere. This lack of sunlight disrupts the photosynthesis process, which is the foundation of most food chains. As the temperatures fall, the Earth's ecosystems begin to unravel. Plants, which rely on sunlight to produce food, struggle to survive. With the decline in plant life, herbivorous dinosaurs, which depend on these plants for sustenance, find themselves facing starvation. The once lush landscapes that supported a diverse array of life forms are now barren and inhospitable. The herbivores, unable to find enough food, begin to die off in large numbers. The extinction of herbivorous dinosaurs has a cascading effect on the entire food chain. Carnivorous dinosaurs, which rely on herbivores for food, are now faced with a dwindling supply of prey. As the herbivores disappear, so too do the carnivores that depend on them. This collapse of the food chain is a critical factor in the extinction of the dinosaurs. Without a stable source of food, even the most formidable predators cannot survive. The great die-off is not limited to dinosaurs alone. Many other species, both terrestrial and marine, are affected by the changing climate and collapsing ecosystems. The cooling temperatures and lack of sunlight impact oceanic life as well. Plankton, the base of the marine food web, suffers from the reduced sunlight, leading to a decline in fish populations and other marine creatures. This widespread extinction event is a global phenomenon, affecting life in all environments. The reasons behind this catastrophic event are complex and multifaceted. Scientists have proposed several theories to explain the mass extinction, with the most widely accepted being the impact hypothesis. This theory suggests that a massive asteroid or comet struck the Earth, creating a cloud of dust and debris that blocked sunlight and led to the drastic environmental changes observed in Act 4. The impact would have caused fires, tsunamis, and a nuclear winter effect, drastically altering the planet's climate. Another theory is the volcanic activity hypothesis, which posits that massive volcanic eruptions, such as those in the Deccan Traps in present-day India, released enormous amounts of volcanic gases into the atmosphere. These gases could have contributed to the cooling and darkness by creating a similar effect to the impact hypothesis, with sulfur aerosols blocking sunlight and leading to acid rain. Regardless of the exact cause, the result is clear. The dinosaurs, which had dominated the Earth for millions of years, are now facing extinction. This extinction event marks the end of the Mesozoic era, often referred to as the Age of Dinosaurs, and paves the way for the rise of mammals and eventually humans in the Cenozoic era. The Great Die-Off is a poignant reminder of the fragility of life and the interconnectedness of ecosystems. It highlights how a single event or series of events can have far-reaching consequences, altering the course of life on Earth. As we explore this act, we are left to ponder the resilience of life and the potential for recovery and adaptation in the face of such overwhelming adversity. This act also invites us to consider the lessons we can learn from the past. How do these ancient events inform our understanding of current environmental challenges? What can we do to ensure the survival of our own species in the face of climate change and ecological disruption? The extinction of the dinosaurs serves as a powerful reminder of the importance of preserving our planet's delicate balance and the need for proactive measures to protect our environment. We are left with a sense of awe at the forces of nature and the ever-changing dynamics of life on Earth. The extinction of the dinosaurs is not just a story of loss, but also a story of transformation and renewal. It sets the stage for new beginnings and the emergence of new life forms that will shape the future of our planet. What will the next act reveal about the resilience of life and the ongoing saga of evolution? We witnessed a dramatic and devastating period in Earth's history where dinosaurs, the dominant creatures of the time, faced extinction. This catastrophic event was marked by a collapse in food chains and a significant drop in temperatures. The environment became increasingly inhospitable, leading to the demise of many species that were unable to adapt to these rapid changes. Dinosaurs, which had thrived for millions of years, were particularly affected as their food sources dwindled and they struggled to cope with the harsh new climate. This mass extinction event paved the way for a significant shift in the balance of life on Earth. Now we move into the underground survivors, where the focus shifts to the creatures that managed to endure these catastrophic conditions. In this act, we explore how burrowing mammals, with their unique adaptations, were able to survive the harsh aftermath of the extinction event that wiped out the dinosaurs. But how did these small, seemingly insignificant creatures manage to thrive when so many others perished? Burrowing mammals had several key adaptations that allowed them to survive during this challenging period. One of the most important adaptations was their ability to live underground. By burrowing into the earth, these mammals could escape the extreme temperatures and harsh environmental conditions that prevailed on the surface. The underground environment provided a more stable and insulated habitat, protecting them from the cold and offering a refuge from predators that roamed above. Additionally, these mammals had a varied diet, which was crucial for their survival. Unlike the dinosaurs, which often relied on specific food sources, burrowing mammals were opportunistic feeders. They could consume a wide range of foods, including insects, roots, and small plants, which allowed them to adapt to the changing availability of resources. This dietary flexibility was a significant advantage in an environment where food chains had collapsed and many species struggled to find sustenance. Another vital adaptation was their small size. Being small allowed these mammals to require less food and resources, making it easier for them to survive in a world where resources were scarce. Their size also made it easier for them to find shelter and hide from predators, further increasing their chances of survival. But what about their reproduction strategies? Burrowing mammals typically had shorter gestation periods and could reproduce more quickly than larger animals. This meant that even if some individuals were lost to the harsh conditions, populations could recover more rapidly. This reproductive strategy was crucial in ensuring the continuity of their species during a time when many others were disappearing. The survival of these burrowing mammals during such a tumultuous period raises intriguing questions about the resilience of life and the factors that contribute to the survival of species in the face of extinction events. What lessons can we learn from these ancient survivors about adaptability and resilience? How did their survival shape the future of life on Earth? We will explore the specific types of burrowing mammals that thrived during this period and how their survival laid the groundwork for the rise of mammals as the dominant class of animals on the planet. We will also consider the broader implications of their survival for the evolution of ecosystems and the development of new species in the aftermath of the dinosaurs' extinction. Stay tuned as we uncover the fascinating story of these underground survivors and their remarkable journey through one of Earth's most challenging periods. What secrets do they hold about the past, and what can they teach us about the future of life on our planet? In the previous act, Underground Survivors, we explored how burrowing mammals managed to endure catastrophic conditions by utilizing their unique adaptations. These creatures, equipped with specialized traits, were able to navigate and survive in an environment that had become hostile and challenging. Their ability to burrow and create underground habitats provided them with protection from the harsh elements above ground. This act highlighted the resilience and ingenuity of these mammals as they adapted to a world that had drastically changed. We witness a significant shift in the narrative. The surviving mammals, having weathered the storm of catastrophic conditions, begin to venture out as the environment slowly starts to improve. This act marks a pivotal moment in the story as it signifies the transition from survival to exploration and adaptation to new circumstances. As the conditions above ground become less hostile, these mammals are faced with new challenges and opportunities. What drives these creatures to emerge from their underground sanctuaries? Is it the instinctual need to explore and expand their territory, or perhaps the search for food and resources that are now more accessible? The act of emerging is not merely a physical movement, but also a symbolic gesture of resilience and hope. The gradual improvement of conditions suggests that the environment is undergoing a transformation. What changes are taking place that allow these mammals to consider leaving their underground refuges? Is it a shift in climate, the regrowth of vegetation, or the reduction of threats that once loomed large? Understanding these changes is crucial to comprehending the motivations and behaviors of the emerging mammals. As these creatures venture out, they encounter a world that is both familiar and altered. How do they navigate this new landscape? What strategies do they employ to ensure their survival and success in an environment that is still in flux? The act of emergence is not without its risks, and the mammals must balance the need to explore with the necessity of caution. The emergence of these mammals also raises questions about the broader ecosystem. How does their presence impact other species and the environment as a whole? Are there new interactions and relationships forming as different species begin to re-establish themselves in the changing landscape? The dynamics of the ecosystem are complex, and the emergence of these mammals is just one piece of a larger puzzle. We are invited to consider the resilience and adaptability of life in the face of adversity. The journey of these mammals from underground survivors to explorers of a new world is a testament to the enduring spirit of nature. As we follow their path, we are reminded of the interconnectedness of all living things and the delicate balance that sustains life on our planet. The act of emergence is a powerful metaphor for renewal and transformation. It challenges us to reflect on our own ability to adapt and thrive in the face of change. What lessons can we learn from these resilient creatures as they navigate a world that is constantly evolving? How can we apply these lessons to our own lives and the challenges we face? We are encouraged to explore these questions and consider the broader implications of the emergence of these mammals. Their journey is not just a story of survival, but also a narrative of hope and possibility. It invites us to imagine a future where life continues to adapt and flourish, even in the most challenging of circumstances. The emergence is a captivating area that explores the transition from survival to exploration in the aftermath of catastrophic conditions. It highlights the resilience and adaptability of burrowing mammals as they venture out into a changing world. Through their journey, we are reminded of the enduring spirit of nature and the potential for renewal and transformation. As we follow their path, we are invited to reflect on our own ability to adapt and thrive in the face of change, and to consider the broader implications of the emergence of life in a constantly evolving environment. A world of opportunity, we witness a significant turning point in the history of life on Earth. This act follows the events of the emergence, where surviving mammals began to venture out as conditions on the planets slowly improved after the catastrophic events that led to the extinction of the dinosaurs. Now, with the dinosaurs no longer dominating the landscape, mammals find themselves in an environment that presents new opportunities for evolution and diversification. The extinction of the dinosaurs, which occurred approximately 66 million years ago at the end of the Cretaceous period, marked the end of the Mesozoic era and the beginning of the Cenozoic era. This mass extinction event, often attributed to a massive asteroid impact and subsequent environmental changes, wiped out about 75% of Earth's species, including most of the dinosaurs. With the dinosaurs gone, the ecological niches they once occupied were left vacant, creating a unique opportunity for other organisms to fill these roles. Mammals, which had existed alongside dinosaurs for millions of years, were relatively small and often nocturnal creatures during the Mesozoic era. They had evolved various adaptations that allowed them to survive in a world dominated by large reptiles. These adaptations included endothermy, the ability to regulate body temperature internally, fur for insulation, and more complex brain structures. These traits would prove advantageous in the new world that emerged after the dinosaurs' extinction. As the Cenozoic era began, the absence of large dinosaur competitors allowed mammals to explore and exploit a wide range of ecological niches. This period is often referred to as the Age of Mammals because of the rapid diversification and evolution of mammalian species that occurred. Mammals began to adapt to various environments, from forests and grasslands to aquatic and aerial habitats. This diversification led to the emergence of many of the mammalian groups we are familiar with today, including primates, rodents, cetaceans, whales and dolphins, and ungulates, hoofed animals. One of the key factors that contributed to the success of mammals during this time was their ability to adapt to different diets and lifestyles. Some mammals became herbivores, feeding on the abundant plant life that flourished in the post-dinosaur world. Others evolved into carnivores, preying on the smaller animals that inhabited the landscape. Omnivorous mammals, capable of eating both plants and animals, also thrived, taking advantage of the diverse food sources available. The evolution of mammals was also influenced by changes in the Earth's climate and geography. The Cenozoic era saw significant shifts in climate, with periods of warming and cooling that affected the distribution of plant and animal life. The movement of tectonic plates led to the formation of new landmasses and the creation of mountain ranges, which in turn influenced weather patterns and habitats. These changes provided further opportunities for mammals to adapt and evolve. One of the most remarkable aspects of mammalian evolution during this time was the development of larger brain sizes and more complex social behaviors. Some mammals, such as primates, developed advanced cognitive abilities that allowed them to form social groups, communicate, and use tools. These traits would eventually pave the way for the emergence of human ancestors and the development of human civilizations. As mammals continued to diversify and evolve, they also played a crucial role in shaping the ecosystems of the Cenozoic era. Their interactions with plants, for example, influenced the evolution of flowering plants and the spread of forests and grasslands. Mammals also contributed to the dispersal of seeds and the cycling of nutrients within ecosystems, helping to maintain the balance of life on Earth. The story of mammals in this new world of opportunity is a testament to the resilience and adaptability of life. It raises intriguing questions about how organisms respond to environmental changes and the factors that drive evolutionary innovation. What new adaptations will emerge as mammals continue to evolve? How will they shape the future of life on our planet? These are questions that scientists continue to explore as they study the fossil record and the living descendants of these ancient mammals. A World of Opportunity highlights a pivotal moment in Earth's history when mammals seized the chance to thrive in the absence of dinosaurs. This period of rapid evolution and diversification set the stage for the rich tapestry of life we see today, with mammals playing a central role in the ecosystems of our planet. As we reflect on this chapter of natural history, we are reminded of the dynamic and ever-changing nature of life on Earth and the endless possibilities that arise when new opportunities present themselves. The rapid diversification, we dive into a fascinating period in Earth's history where mammals began to evolve and adapt at an unprecedented pace. This act follows the events of Act 8, A World of Opportunity, where mammals found themselves in an environment free of dinosaur competition. With the dinosaurs no longer dominating the landscape, mammals were presented with a unique opportunity to explore new ecological niches and diversify in ways that were previously unimaginable. So, what exactly does rapid diversification mean in this context? Essentially, it refers to the process by which mammal species began to evolve and adapt to the various ecological roles that were left vacant after the extinction of the dinosaurs. This period is marked by a significant increase in the variety and complexity of mammal species as they spread across different environments and adapted to various lifestyles. One of the key factors driving this rapid diversification was the availability of new habitats and resources. With the dinosaurs gone, mammals were able to explore and exploit environments that were previously inaccessible or too competitive. This led to the emergence of a wide range of new species, each adapted to specific ecological niches. For example, some mammals evolved to become efficient predators, while others adapted to a herbivorous lifestyle, feeding on the abundant plant life that flourished in the absence of large herbivorous dinosaurs. This period of diversification also saw the development of new physical and behavioral traits among mammals. As they adapted to their new environments, mammals evolved various features that helped them survive and thrive. This included changes in body size, limb structure, and dietary habits. For instance, some mammals developed longer limbs and more agile bodies to better navigate their environments, while others evolved specialized teeth and digestive systems to process different types of food. The rapid diversification of mammals during this period also had a significant impact on the ecosystems they inhabited. As mammals filled various ecological roles, they began to shape the environments around them. This, in turn, influenced the evolution of other species, leading to a complex web of interactions between different organisms. For example, the emergence of new mammalian predators would have put pressure on prey species to develop new defense mechanisms, while the spread of herbivorous mammals would have affected plant communities and their growth patterns. But how did this rapid diversification occur so quickly? One explanation lies in the concept of adaptive radiation, a process by which organisms rapidly evolve into a multitude of new forms to exploit different ecological niches. In the case of mammals, the extinction of the dinosaurs created a multitude of vacant niches, providing the perfect conditions for adaptive radiation to occur. This process was further facilitated by the inherent adaptability and versatility of mammals, which allowed them to quickly evolve and diversify in response to changing environmental conditions. Another factor that contributed to the rapid diversification of mammals was the relatively short generation times and high reproductive rates of many mammal species. This allowed for faster genetic changes and adaptations to occur over successive generations, enabling mammals to quickly respond to new challenges and opportunities in their environments. As we explore this period of rapid diversification, it's important to consider the broader implications of these evolutionary changes. The diversification of mammals during this time laid the foundation for the rich and diverse array of mammalian life we see today. It also set the stage for the eventual rise of primates and ultimately humans. So, what can we learn from this period of rapid diversification? One key takeaway is the importance of adaptability and versatility in the face of changing environmental conditions. The success of mammals during this time was largely due to their ability to quickly adapt and evolve in response to new challenges and opportunities. This serves as a reminder of the dynamic nature of life on Earth and the ever-present potential for change and innovation. As we continue to study this fascinating period in Earth's history, we gain valuable insights into the processes that drive evolution and shape the diversity of life on our planet. The rapid diversification of mammals serves as a testament to the resilience and adaptability of life, offering a glimpse into the complex and interconnected web of relationships that define our natural world. The rapid diversification highlights a pivotal moment in the history of life on Earth. It showcases the incredible adaptability and innovation of mammals as they evolved to fill the ecological void left by the dinosaurs. This period of rapid diversification not only transformed the landscape of the time, but also laid the groundwork for the rich tapestry of mammalian life that we see today. As we reflect on this remarkable chapter in Earth's history, we are reminded of the ever-evolving nature of life and the endless possibilities that lie ahead. We explored a fascinating period in Earth's history when mammal species began to evolve and adapt to fill vacant ecological niches. This era followed the mass extinction event that wiped out the dinosaurs, leaving behind a world ripe for new forms of life to emerge and thrive. With the dinosaurs no longer dominating the landscape, mammals seized the opportunity to diversify rapidly. They began to evolve into a wide array of forms, sizes, and ecological roles, taking advantage of the various habitats and resources available to them. This diversification laid the groundwork for the next phase in mammalian evolution, setting the stage for significant changes in the animal kingdom. We now witness a remarkable transformation in the mammalian world, the giant's rise. With the dinosaurs gone, mammals were no longer constrained by the dominance of these massive reptiles. This newfound freedom allowed them to grow larger and occupy new ecological niches that had previously been inaccessible. But what exactly triggered this growth in mammalian size? And how did these changes impact the ecosystems of the time? The rise of giant mammals was a gradual process influenced by a combination of environmental factors and evolutionary pressures. One key factor was the availability of resources. With the extinction of the dinosaurs, many ecological niches were left vacant, providing ample opportunities for mammals to exploit. This abundance of resources, such as food and space, allowed mammals to grow larger over time. Additionally, the absence of large predators like the dinosaurs meant that mammals faced fewer threats, enabling them to evolve into larger forms without the constant pressure of predation. Another important factor was the changing climate. During this period, the Earth experienced a series of climatic shifts that created new habitats and environments. These changes in climate influenced the availability of resources and shaped the evolution of mammalian species. For example, the cooling of the planet led to the expansion of grasslands, which provided a new source of food for herbivorous mammals. As these mammals adapted to their new environment, they evolved larger body sizes to efficiently process and digest the abundant plant material. The rise of giant mammals also had significant implications for the ecosystems of the time. As these large mammals evolved, they began to play crucial roles in shaping their environments. For instance, the presence of large herbivores like the ancestors of elephants and rhinoceroses helped to maintain the balance of plant communities by controlling vegetation growth. Their grazing and browsing activities influenced the structure and composition of plant communities, promoting biodiversity and creating habitats for other species. Moreover, the evolution of large carnivorous mammals introduced new dynamics into the food web. These predators, such as the ancestors of big cats and wolves, played a vital role in regulating the populations of herbivores, preventing overgrazing and ensuring the health of ecosystems. The interactions between large herbivores and carnivores created a complex web of relationships that contributed to the stability and resilience of ecosystems. We must also consider the evolutionary adaptations that enabled mammals to grow larger. One such adaptation was the development of more efficient respiratory and circulatory systems. Larger body sizes require greater oxygen intake and distribution, and mammals evolved specialized structures, such as more efficient lungs and hearts, to meet these demands. Additionally, changes in skeletal structure, such as the development of stronger bones and joints, allowed mammals to support their increased body weight and move effectively in their environments. The rise of giant mammals was not a uniform process across all species. Different lineages of mammals evolved varying degrees of gigantism depending on their ecological roles and environmental conditions. For example, some mammals, like the ancestors of whales, adapted to aquatic environments and evolved massive body sizes to navigate the oceans efficiently. Others, like the ancestors of ground sloths and mammoths, evolved large sizes to exploit terrestrial habitats and access food resources that were out of reach for smaller animals. As we reflect on this era of mammalian evolution, we are left with intriguing questions about the future of these giant mammals. How did their evolution continue to shape the ecosystems of the Earth? What challenges did they face as they adapted to changing environments? And how did their interactions with other species influence the course of evolution? The rise of giant mammals marks a pivotal chapter in the history of life on Earth. It highlights the incredible adaptability and resilience of mammals as they navigated a world transformed by the extinction of the dinosaurs. This era of growth and expansion set the stage for further evolutionary innovations and laid the foundation for the diverse array of mammalian life we see today. As we continue to explore the story of life on Earth, we are reminded of the dynamic and ever-changing nature of the natural world, where new opportunities and challenges constantly shape the course of evolution. The age of megafauna, a fascinating period in Earth's history when massive mammals dominated the land, sea, and air. This era is characterized by the emergence and flourishing of large animal species, known as megafauna, which played a significant role in shaping ecosystems across the globe. But what exactly were these megafauna, and how did they come to dominate the planet? The term megafauna refers to large animals, typically those weighing over 44 kilograms, about 97 pounds. During this age, which spanned from the late Pleistocene epoch to the early Holocene epoch, these creatures were the undisputed rulers of their environments. This period is marked by the presence of iconic species such as the woolly mammoth, saber-toothed cats, and giant ground sloths. These animals were not only impressive in size, but also in their adaptations to the diverse climates and landscapes they inhabited. One of the most well-known megafauna of this era is the woolly mammoth. These massive creatures roamed the northern parts of North America, Europe, and Asia. Adapted to cold environments, woolly mammoths had long, shaggy fur and a thick layer of fat to insulate them against the harsh climates of the Ice Age. Their large, curved tusks were used for foraging through snow and ice to reach vegetation. But what led to their eventual extinction? Was it climate change, human hunting, or a combination of factors? In addition to the woolly mammoth, the saber-toothed cats, such as the smilodon, were formidable predators of this age. These cats were equipped with long, curved canine teeth, which they used to take down large prey. They inhabited the grasslands and forests of the Americas, where they hunted animals like bison and camels. How did these apex predators influence the ecosystems they were part of, and what challenges did they face as the climate and landscapes changed? Another remarkable group of megafauna were the giant ground sloths. These herbivorous mammals, such as the megatherium, could reach sizes comparable to modern-day elephants. They were primarily found in South America and were known for their slow movements and massive claws, which they used to strip leaves from trees. How did these gentle giants manage to survive alongside more aggressive predators, and what ultimately led to their decline? The age of megafauna was not limited to land animals. The oceans were also home to massive marine creatures, such as the megalodon, a giant shark that ruled the seas. This apex predator could grow up to 18 meters, about 59 feet, in length, and had one of the most powerful bites in the animal kingdom. What role did the megalodon play in the marine food chain, and what factors contributed to its extinction? In the skies, large birds like the Argentavis magnificens soared above the landscapes. This bird, one of the largest flying birds ever discovered, had a wingspan of up to 7 meters, about 23 feet. It lived in the regions that are now Argentina and was likely a scavenger, feeding on the carcasses of large animals. How did such enormous birds manage to take flight, and what ecological niches did they fill? The age of megafauna was a time of great biodiversity and ecological complexity. These large animals not only shaped the physical landscapes through their activities, but also influenced the evolution of other species. The interactions between megafauna and their environments led to the development of unique ecosystems that were both resilient and dynamic. However, this age was also marked by significant changes that eventually led to the decline of many megafauna species. The end of the last ice age brought about dramatic shifts in climate and vegetation, altering the habitats that these large animals depended on. Additionally, the arrival of humans in various parts of the world introduced new pressures, such as hunting and habitat modification. How did these factors interplay to cause the extinction of so many megafauna species, and what lessons can we learn from this period in history? As we explore the age of megafauna, we are reminded of the delicate balance that exists within ecosystems and the impact that large animals can have on their environments. This period serves as a testament to the incredible diversity of life that has existed on our planet and the ever-changing nature of Earth's biological history. What can the study of megafauna teach us about the current challenges facing large animals today, and how can we apply this knowledge to conservation efforts? The age of megafauna was a remarkable chapter in Earth's history, characterized by the dominance of massive mammals across land, sea, and air. These creatures left an indelible mark on the planet's ecosystems and continue to captivate our imagination. As we reflect on this era, we are prompted to consider the ongoing relationship between humans and the natural world and the importance of preserving the biodiversity that remains. What stories do these ancient giants still have to tell, and how can they inspire us to protect the future of our planet's wildlife? We explored a fascinating period in Earth's history when massive mammals dominated the land, sea, and air. These creatures, often referred to as megafauna, included giant sloths, mammoths, and saber-toothed cats on land, as well as large marine reptiles and birds that ruled the skies. This era was characterized by the evolution of large body sizes, which provided these animals with advantages such as increased strength, the ability to travel long distances, and the capacity to store more energy. However, the reasons behind the evolution of such large sizes are still a topic of scientific inquiry. Was it due to environmental factors, availability of resources, or perhaps a combination of both? We witness a remarkable evolutionary journey where the ancestors of whales make their way back to the oceans, evolving into the marine mammals we are familiar with today. This act marks a significant shift in the evolutionary history of mammals, highlighting the adaptability and resilience of life on Earth. But how did these land-dwelling creatures manage to conquer the vast and challenging marine environment? The story of whale evolution begins with their terrestrial ancestors, the artiodactyls, a group of hoofed mammals that includes modern-day animals like deer, pigs, and hippos. Around 50 million years ago, during the Eocene epoch, some of these artiodactyls began to adapt to life in aquatic environments. This transition was gradual and involved a series of anatomical and physiological changes that allowed these creatures to thrive in water. One of the earliest known ancestors of whales is Pakicetus, a small wolf-like creature that lived around 50 million years ago in what is now Pakistan. Pachycectus is considered a transitional species because it possessed characteristics of both terrestrial and aquatic animals. For instance, it had limbs that were capable of supporting its body on land, but its ear structure was more similar to that of modern whales, suggesting an adaptation to hearing underwater. As time progressed, these early whale ancestors continued to evolve, becoming more adapted to aquatic life. Ampulocetus, another early whale ancestor, lived around 48 million years ago and exhibited more pronounced adaptations for swimming. Its limbs were more paddle-like, and it likely moved through water using a combination of paddling with its limbs and undulating its body, similar to how modern otters swim. The evolutionary journey continued with the emergence of species like Rothocetus and Dorudon, which showed even greater adaptations to marine life. Rothocetus, for example, had a more streamlined body and a tail that was likely used for propulsion, while Dorudon had a fully aquatic lifestyle with reduced hind limbs and a tail fluke similar to that of modern whales. One of the most significant adaptations in the evolution of whales was the development of echolocation, a sophisticated biological sonar system that allows these animals to navigate and hunt in the dark depths of the ocean. Echolocation involves the production of sound waves that bounce off objects and return to the whale, providing information about the location, size, and shape of objects in the water. This adaptation is particularly important for toothed whales such as dolphins and sperm whales, which rely heavily on echolocation for hunting. Another important aspect of whale evolution is the development of baleen, a filter feeding system used by some whales to consume large quantities of small prey, such as krill and plankton. Baleen whales, like the blue whale and humpback whale, have evolved specialized plates made of keratin, the same protein found in human hair and nails, that allow them to efficiently filter food from the water. The return of whale ancestors to the oceans and their subsequent evolution into fully aquatic mammals is a testament to the incredible adaptability of life on Earth. This transition not only highlights the dynamic nature of evolution, but also raises intriguing questions about the future of marine mammals. How will they continue to adapt to changing ocean environments? What challenges will they face in the coming centuries, and how might they overcome them? We are reminded of the interconnectedness of life and the ever-changing nature of our planet. The story of whale evolution is just one chapter in the vast and complex history of life on Earth, but it serves as a powerful reminder of the resilience and adaptability of living organisms. What other evolutionary stories are waiting to be discovered beneath the waves? What secrets do the oceans hold about the past, present, and future of life on our planet? In the grand narrative of Earth's evolutionary history, The Masters of Flight, we witness a fascinating chapter where mammals take to the skies, marking a significant evolutionary milestone. This act focuses on the emergence and evolution of bats, the only mammals capable of sustained flight. But how did these creatures come to dominate the skies, and what makes them unique among the vast array of flying animals? To understand the significance of this act, we must first consider the context of the previous act, Conquest of the Seas, where we saw the ancestors of whales return to the oceans, adapting to life as marine mammals. This transition highlighted the incredible adaptability of mammals capable of conquering diverse environments. Bats belong to the order Chiroptera, a name derived from the Greek words chair meaning hand and pteron meaning wing. This name is quite descriptive, as the wings of bats are essentially modified hands. The fingers of bats are elongated and connected by a thin membrane of skin called the patagium, which allows them to fly. This unique wing structure is a key factor in their ability to maneuver so adeptly in the air. But what drove mammals to evolve flight? The skies offer a plethora of opportunities and resources. For early bats, the ability to fly meant access to new food sources, such as flying insects, which were abundant and relatively untapped by other predators. Flight also provided an escape from terrestrial predators and the ability to travel long distances in search of food or suitable habitats. The evolution of flight in bats is a remarkable example of convergent evolution, where different species evolve similar traits independently. Birds and insects had already mastered the skies long before bats appeared. However, bats developed their own unique adaptations to become efficient flyers. Unlike birds, which have rigid wings, bats have flexible wings that allow for greater maneuverability. This flexibility enables bats to make sharp turns and hover in place, skills that are particularly useful when hunting insects in midair. Bats are incredibly diverse, with over 1,400 species identified to date. They are found on every continent except Antarctica, occupying a wide range of habitats from tropical rainforests to deserts. This diversity is reflected in their diets as well. While many bats are insectivores, others have evolved to feed on fruit, nectar, or even small vertebrates. Some species, like the famous vampire bats, have developed a taste for blood, showcasing the wide array of ecological niches that bats occupy. The evolution of echolocation is another fascinating aspect of bat biology. Echolocation is a biological sonar system that allows bats to navigate and hunt in complete darkness. By emitting high-frequency sound waves and listening for the echoes that bounce back from objects, bats can create a mental map of their surroundings. This ability is particularly advantageous for nocturnal animals, allowing them to exploit the nighttime environment when fewer predators are active. The development of echolocation in bats is a complex process that involves specialized adaptations in their vocal cords, ears, and brain. Interestingly, not all bats use echolocation. The fruit bats, or flying foxes, primarily rely on their keen sense of smell and vision to locate food. This variation in sensory adaptations highlights the diverse evolutionary paths that bats have taken. Bats also play crucial roles in ecosystems around the world. As pollinators, they help in the reproduction of many plants, including those that produce fruits like bananas, mangoes, and guavas. Insectivorous bats are natural pest controllers, consuming vast quantities of insects each night, which benefits agriculture by reducing the need for chemical pesticides. Moreover, their guano, bat droppings, is an excellent fertilizer, rich in nutrients that enhance soil fertility. Despite their ecological importance, bats face numerous threats. Habitat destruction, climate change, and diseases like white nose syndrome have led to declines in bat populations worldwide. Conservation efforts are critical to ensure the survival of these remarkable creatures and the ecological services they provide. We are reminded of the incredible adaptability and diversity of life on Earth. The evolution of bats as flying mammals showcases the endless possibilities of natural selection and adaptation. What other evolutionary marvels await discovery in the unfolding story of life on our planet? How will bats continue to adapt in the face of environmental challenges? These questions invite us to explore further and deepen our understanding of the natural world. We explored the fascinating evolution of bats as mammals that conquered the skies. Bats, with their unique adaptations, became masters of flight, showcasing the incredible diversity and adaptability of mammals. These creatures developed specialized features such as elongated fingers and a thin membrane of skin that allowed them to fly, setting them apart from other mammals and making them one of the few groups of mammals capable of true flight. This adaptation opened up new ecological niches and opportunities for survival, allowing bats to thrive in various environments across the globe. We shift our focus from the skies to the trees and the ground, where early primates began their evolutionary journey. This act marks a significant chapter in the story of life on Earth, as it sets the stage for the eventual emergence of humans. But what exactly are primates, and why are they so important in the grand tapestry of evolution? Primates are a diverse group of mammals that include lemurs, monkeys, apes, and humans. They are characterized by several key features that distinguish them from other mammals. One of the most notable characteristics of primates is their highly flexible limbs and grasping hands and feet, which are adaptations for life in the trees. This arboreal lifestyle required primates to develop excellent depth perception and hand-eye coordination, leading to the evolution of forward-facing eyes and a reliance on vision over smell. But what drove the evolution of these early primates? The answer lies in the changing environments of the Earth during this period. Around 66 million years ago, following the extinction of the dinosaurs, the planet underwent significant climatic and geological changes. These changes led to the development of vast forests, providing a new and rich habitat for early primates to exploit. The abundance of trees and the resources they offered, such as fruits and insects, created an ideal environment for the evolution of primates. As these early primates adapted to their new surroundings, they began to exhibit a range of behaviors and physical traits that would become hallmarks of the primate lineage. For instance, the development of larger brains allowed for more complex social behaviors and problem-solving abilities. This increase in brain size was accompanied by a reduction in the size of the snout, as primates relied more on their vision than their sense of smell. Another important aspect of primate evolution is their social structure. Many primates live in complex social groups, which require sophisticated communication and cooperation. This social complexity is thought to have driven the evolution of intelligence in primates, as individuals needed to navigate social hierarchies, form alliances, and communicate effectively with one another. The emergence of early primates also set the stage for the eventual evolution of hominins, the group that includes modern humans and our closest extinct relatives. But how did these early primates give rise to the diverse array of species we see today, including humans? The answer lies in the process of natural selection and the gradual accumulation of small changes over millions of years. As primates spread across different regions and adapted to various environments, they began to diverge into distinct lineages. Some primates remained in the trees, while others adapted to life on the ground. This divergence led to the evolution of different primate groups, such as the prosimians, which include lemurs and tarsiers, and the anthropoids, which include monkeys, apes, and humans. The anthropoid lineage, in particular, underwent significant evolutionary changes that would eventually lead to the emergence of humans. One of the key developments in this lineage was the transition from a quadrupedal to a bipedal mode of locomotion. This shift allowed early human ancestors to move more efficiently on the ground and freed up their hands for tool use and other complex tasks. But the journey from early primates to modern humans was not a straightforward path. It involved numerous branches and dead ends, with many species evolving and going extinct along the way. This complex evolutionary history is a testament to the dynamic and ever-changing nature of life on Earth. As we delve deeper into the story of primate evolution, we will explore the various adaptations and innovations that allowed these remarkable creatures to thrive in diverse environments. We will also examine the key milestones in the evolution of hominins, from the development of bipedalism to the emergence of complex tool use and culture. The dawn of primates marks a pivotal moment in the history of life on Earth, as it set the stage for the eventual rise of humans. By understanding the journey of these early primates, we gain valuable insights into our own origins and the factors that have shaped the evolution of our species. So, as we continue to unravel the mysteries of primate evolution, we invite you to join us on this fascinating journey through time, exploring the roots of our own existence and the incredible story of life on Earth. We delve into the fascinating world of mammals as they begin to develop a wide range of features that allow them to thrive in diverse environments. This act is a continuation of the evolutionary journey that began with the emergence of early primates in the previous act, the dawn of primates. As we explore this new chapter, we witness how mammals adapt to the changing climates and landscapes of the Earth, showcasing their remarkable ability to survive and flourish in various habitats. The Earth during this period is a dynamic and ever-changing place. Climate fluctuations, tectonic movements, and other environmental factors create a variety of ecosystems, each with its own unique challenges and opportunities for life. Mammals, with their warm-blooded nature, fur, and other adaptive traits, are particularly well suited to take advantage of these changes. But how exactly do these creatures adapt to such diverse conditions? One of the key adaptations we observe in mammals during this time is the development of specialized body structures and functions. For instance, some mammals evolve thicker fur or blubber to insulate themselves against cold climates, while others develop thinner coats or specialized sweat glands to help them cope with heat. This ability to regulate body temperature is a significant advantage, allowing mammals to inhabit regions that would be inhospitable to other types of animals. In addition to physical adaptations, mammals also exhibit behavioral changes that enhance their survival in different environments. For example, some species become nocturnal, avoiding the heat of the day in arid regions, while others develop complex social structures to better protect themselves from predators or to efficiently exploit food resources. These behavioral adaptations are often as crucial as physical changes in ensuring the success of mammals in various habitats. Another important aspect of mammalian adaptation during this period is dietary diversification. As the environment changes, so too do the available food sources. Mammals that can exploit a wide range of foods have a better chance of survival. Some species develop specialized teeth and digestive systems to process specific types of food, such as grasses, leaves, or meat. This dietary flexibility allows mammals to occupy ecological niches that might otherwise be unavailable to them. The evolution of locomotion is also a critical factor in the success of mammals during this time. Different species develop unique ways of moving that suit their particular environments. For instance, some mammals become adept climbers, using their limbs and tails to navigate trees and other vertical surfaces. Others evolve powerful legs for running, enabling them to cover large distances in search of food or to escape predators. Still, others adapt to life in water, developing streamlined bodies and flippers for efficient swimming. As we explore these various adaptations, it's important to consider the role of natural selection in shaping the evolution of mammals. Those individuals with traits that confer a survival advantage in a particular environment are more likely to reproduce and pass on those traits to the next generation. Over time, these advantageous traits become more common within a population, leading to the development of new species that are well suited to their specific habitats. The story of mammalian adaptation is not just about survival, but also about the incredible diversity of life that emerges as a result. From the smallest shrews to the largest whales, mammals come to occupy nearly every corner of the planet, each species uniquely adapted to its environment. This diversity is a testament to the power of evolution and the resilience of life in the face of changing conditions. We are left with a deeper understanding of how mammals have come to dominate the animal kingdom through their remarkable ability to adapt to a wide range of climates and environments. This act sets the stage for future developments in the story of life on Earth as mammals continue to evolve and diversify in response to the ever-changing world around them. What new challenges and opportunities will they face in the next chapter of their evolutionary journey? How will these adaptations influence the course of life on our planet? These questions and more await us as we continue to explore the fascinating history of life on Earth. We explored how mammals have developed a variety of features to thrive in different environments. These adaptations have allowed them to survive and flourish despite the challenges posed by changing climates and diverse habitats. From the thick fur of polar bears that insulates them against the cold to the large ears of desert-dwelling elephants that help dissipate heat, mammals have evolved a remarkable array of physical traits that enable them to live in almost every corner of the Earth. This adaptability is a testament to the resilience and ingenuity of mammalian species as they navigate the ever-changing world. We delve into the evolution of complex social structures among mammal species. This act focuses on how mammals have not only adapted physically to their environments, but also socially, developing intricate systems of interaction and cooperation that have become crucial to their survival and success. Social structures in mammals can vary widely, from solitary animals that only come together to mate, to highly organized groups with defined roles and hierarchies. But what drives these social behaviors? And how do they benefit the species involved? One of the key factors in the development of social structures is the need for cooperation in raising offspring. Many mammal species invest significant time and resources into rearing their young, and this often requires the help of others. In species like elephants, for example, the entire herd participates in the care and protection of calves, ensuring that they have the best chance of survival. This cooperative behavior not only benefits the young, but also strengthens the bonds between group members, creating a more cohesive and resilient social unit. Another important aspect of mammalian social structures is the establishment of hierarchies and roles within groups. In some species, such as wolves, a clear dominance hierarchy is established, with an alpha pair leading the pack. This hierarchy helps to maintain order and reduce conflict within the group, as each member knows their place and role. Such structures can also facilitate the efficient distribution of resources, as dominant individuals often have priority access to food and mates, ensuring that the strongest genes are passed on to the next generation. Communication is another crucial element of mammalian social structures. Mammals have developed a wide range of vocalizations, body language, and even chemical signals to convey information to one another. These communication methods can serve various purposes, from warning others of danger to coordinating group activities such as hunting or migration. For instance, dolphins are known for their complex vocalizations, which they use to maintain social bonds and coordinate their movements within pods. Social structures can also provide protection against predators. By living in groups, mammals can reduce their individual risk of predation. The presence of multiple individuals increases the chances of detecting a predator early, and in some cases, groups can even work together to fend off attackers. This is seen in species like meerkats, where members take turns acting as sentinels, watching for danger while others forage for food. The evolution of social structures in mammals is not only fascinating, but also highlights the importance of cooperation and communication in the natural world. These complex systems have allowed mammals to thrive in a variety of environments, from the savannas of Africa to the forests of North America. But how do these social structures continue to evolve? And what challenges do they face in the modern world? As human activities increasingly impact natural habitats, mammal social structures are being put to the test. Habitat destruction, climate change, and other environmental pressures can disrupt the delicate balance of these systems, leading to conflicts and challenges for the species involved. Understanding the intricacies of mammalian social structures is crucial for conservation efforts, as it can help us develop strategies to protect these species and their habitats. In conclusion, the social revolution among mammals has been a key factor in their evolutionary success. By developing complex social structures, mammals have been able to adapt to a wide range of environments and challenges. These systems of cooperation, communication, and hierarchy have not only ensured the survival of individual species, but have also contributed to the rich diversity of life on Earth. As we continue to study and learn from these fascinating creatures, we gain valuable insights into the importance of social behavior in the natural world and the role it plays in the ongoing story of evolution. What new discoveries await us in the study of mammalian social structures? And how can we apply this knowledge to ensure the continued survival of these remarkable creatures in the face of an ever-changing world? We explored the fascinating development of complex social structures among mammal species. This period marked a significant turning point in the evolution of mammals as they began to form intricate social groups and hierarchies. These social structures were not just about survival, but also about cooperation, communication, and the establishment of roles within groups. The ability to work together in groups provided numerous advantages, such as improved hunting strategies, better protection against predators, and more efficient rearing of young. This social evolution laid the groundwork for the next stage in mammalian development, where intelligence would take center stage. We delve into the remarkable increase in brain size among mammals and the development of advanced cognitive abilities. This act is a pivotal moment in the evolutionary history of mammals, as it marks the beginning of a journey towards higher intelligence and complex thought processes. One of the most significant changes during this period was the increase in brain size relative to body size, a concept known as encephalization. But why did this increase in brain size occur, and what advantages did it provide? The expansion of the brain allowed for more neurons and synapses, which in turn facilitated more complex neural networks. These networks were crucial for processing information, solving problems, and making decisions. As mammals' brains grew larger, they became capable of more sophisticated behaviors and cognitive functions. The development of advanced cognitive abilities was not uniform across all mammal species. Different species evolved different types of intelligence based on their ecological niches and survival needs. For instance, some mammals developed enhanced memory and learning capabilities, which allowed them to remember the locations of food sources or navigate complex environments. Others evolved social intelligence, which helped them understand and predict the behavior of other members of their group, fostering cooperation and social bonding. One of the key drivers of increased brain size and intelligence was the need for more efficient foraging strategies. As environments changed and resources became more scarce or dispersed, mammals with larger brains could develop innovative ways to find and exploit food sources. This adaptability was crucial for survival and provided a strong selective pressure for the evolution of intelligence. Another factor contributing to the emergence of intelligence was the complexity of social interactions. As we saw in the previous act, mammals were forming more complex social structures. To navigate these social environments, individuals needed to understand social cues, communicate effectively, and form alliances. This required advanced cognitive skills such as empathy, theory of mind, the ability to attribute mental states to oneself and others, and strategic thinking. The development of language and communication also played a significant role in the emergence of intelligence. While not all mammals developed complex vocal communication, those that did were able to convey information more effectively, coordinate group activities, and strengthen social bonds. The ability to communicate complex ideas and emotions was a major step forward in the evolution of intelligence. As mammals' cognitive abilities advanced, they began to exhibit behaviors that we associate with higher intelligence today. These behaviors included tool use, problem solving, and even rudimentary forms of culture. For example, some primates developed the ability to use sticks to extract insects from tree bark, while others learned to crack nuts using stones. These behaviors demonstrated an understanding of cause and effect, as well as the ability to plan and execute complex tasks. The emergence of intelligence also had profound implications for the evolution of consciousness. As mammals' brains became more complex, they developed a greater awareness of themselves and their surroundings. This self-awareness allowed them to reflect on their actions, learn from past experiences, and anticipate future events. It also led to the development of emotions and the ability to experience a wide range of feelings, from fear and aggression to love and empathy. The increase in brain size and the development of advanced cognitive abilities were not without costs. Larger brains require more energy to function, and this placed a significant metabolic demand on mammals. To support their growing brains, mammals had to consume more calories and develop efficient ways to obtain and process food. This led to further adaptations in diet, digestion, and foraging behavior. The emergence of intelligence was a gradual process that took place over millions of years. It was shaped by a complex interplay of environmental pressures, social dynamics, and genetic factors. As mammals continued to evolve, their intelligence would become one of their defining characteristics, setting the stage for the rise of highly intelligent species, including humans. This highlights a critical phase in the evolution of mammals. The increase in brain size and the development of advanced cognitive abilities allowed mammals to adapt to changing environments, form complex social structures, and exhibit behaviors that we associate with intelligence today. This act sets the stage for the continued evolution of intelligence and the eventual emergence of species capable of remarkable feats of cognition and creativity. As we move forward, we will explore how these developments paved the way for the rise of humans and the unique cognitive abilities that define our species. How did these early advancements in intelligence influence the path of evolution? What challenges and opportunities did they present for the mammals of the time? These are the questions we will seek to answer as we continue our journey through the history of life on Earth. We explored a significant evolutionary milestone where mammals began to develop advanced cognitive abilities. This was marked by an increase in brain size, which allowed these creatures to process information more efficiently, solve problems, and adapt to their environments in innovative ways. This cognitive leap set the stage for various evolutionary paths, including the development of complex social structures, communication skills, and survival strategies. The emergence of intelligence among mammals was a crucial step in the evolutionary narrative, as it provided these creatures with the tools necessary to navigate the challenges of their ecosystems more effectively. We witness another pivotal development in the history of life on Earth. This focuses on the emergence of large carnivorous mammals that became apex predators within their respective ecosystems. But what exactly does it mean to be an apex predator, and how did these mammals rise to such a dominant position in the food chain? An apex predator is a species that sits at the top of the food chain with no natural predators of its own. These animals play a crucial role in maintaining the balance of their ecosystems by controlling the populations of other species, thereby preventing any one species from becoming too dominant. The rise of large carnivorous mammals as apex predators was a significant evolutionary event as it reshaped the dynamics of ecosystems around the world. One of the key factors that contributed to the rise of these predators was the development of specialized hunting skills and physical adaptations. Many of these mammals evolved powerful jaws and sharp teeth, which allowed them to effectively capture and consume their prey. Additionally, they developed keen senses, such as enhanced vision and smell, which enabled them to detect and track their prey over long distances. These adaptations were crucial for their survival and success as predators. Another important aspect of the rise of predators was the development of social hunting strategies. Some large carnivorous mammals, such as wolves and lions, began to hunt in packs or groups, which increased their chances of successfully capturing prey. This cooperative behavior not only improved their hunting efficiency, but also allowed them to take down larger and more formidable prey than they could have managed alone. The ability to work together as a team was a significant advantage for these predators and contributed to their dominance in the food chain. The rise of predators also had a profound impact on the evolution of other species. As these large carnivorous mammals became more efficient hunters, their prey species had to develop new strategies to avoid being caught. This led to an evolutionary arms race, where prey animals evolved various adaptations, such as camouflage, speed, and defensive behaviors, to evade their predators. This dynamic interaction between predators and prey drove the evolution of both groups, leading to a diverse array of species with specialized adaptations. Moreover, the presence of apex predators in an ecosystem can have cascading effects on the entire food web. By controlling the populations of herbivores, these predators help to maintain the balance of plant communities, which in turn supports a wide range of other species. This top-down regulation is essential for the health and stability of ecosystems, highlighting the critical role that apex predators play in the natural world. As we delve deeper into the rise of predators, we must also consider the environmental and climatic factors that influence their evolution. Changes in climate and habitat availability played a significant role in shaping the distribution and diversity of large carnivorous mammals. For instance, the expansion of grasslands and open habitats provided new opportunities for predators to thrive, as these environments supported large herds of herbivores that served as prey. Furthermore, the rise of predators was not a uniform process across the globe. Different regions saw the emergence of distinct apex predators, each adapted to their specific environments and prey species. This diversity of predators reflects the complex interplay between evolutionary pressures and ecological niches, resulting in a rich tapestry of life that continues to captivate scientists and nature enthusiasts alike. In examining the rise of predators, we are reminded of the intricate connections that exist within ecosystems and the delicate balance that sustains them. The evolution of large carnivorous mammals as apex predators is a testament to the power of natural selection and the adaptability of life on Earth. It also prompts us to consider the ongoing challenges that these predators face in the modern world as human activities continue to impact their habitats and populations. As we reflect on the rise of predators, we are left with questions about the future of these magnificent creatures. How will they adapt to the rapidly changing environments brought about by human influence? What role will they play in the ecosystems of tomorrow? These questions invite us to explore the ongoing story of life on Earth and to appreciate the complex and dynamic relationships that have shaped the natural world throughout history. In the unfolding narrative of Earth's dynamic history, Act 19, titled Grassland Dominion, marks a pivotal chapter where mammals adapt to the expanding grasslands and new plant resources. This era follows the previous act, the rise of predators, where large carnivorous mammals emerged as apex predators, reshaping ecosystems and food chains. Now, the stage is set for a new ecological transformation driven by the proliferation of grasslands. As we transition into this act, it's essential to understand the environmental backdrop that facilitated this change. The Earth underwent significant climatic shifts, leading to cooler and drier conditions. These changes were instrumental in the spread of grasslands, which began to replace the dense forests that once dominated the landscape. But why did grasslands expand so dramatically, and how did this influence the evolution of mammals? Grasslands, characterized by vast open spaces with few trees, became increasingly prevalent due to a combination of factors. The cooling climate reduced the extent of tropical and subtropical forests, while periodic fires, grazing by herbivores, and other natural disturbances prevented the re-establishment of dense woodlands. These conditions favored grasses, which are resilient and capable of thriving in open, sunlit environments. The expansion of grasslands presented both challenges and opportunities for mammals. For herbivorous mammals, the abundance of grasses offered a new and plentiful food source. However, grasses are not as nutritionally rich as the leaves and fruits found in forests, necessitating adaptations in the digestive systems of these animals. Many herbivores developed specialized teeth and digestive tracts to efficiently process the tough, fibrous material of grasses. For instance, the evolution of high-crowned teeth, or hypsodonty, became a common adaptation among grazing mammals, allowing them to cope with the abrasive nature of grass. But what about the predators? The rise of grasslands also influenced the evolution of carnivorous mammals. Open landscapes required predators to adapt their hunting strategies. Speed and endurance became crucial for chasing down prey across the vast expanses of grassland. This led to the evolution of more agile and fast-running predators capable of pursuing herbivores over long distances. The adaptation to grasslands was not limited to physical changes alone. Social behaviors and group dynamics also evolved in response to the new environment. Many herbivores began to form larger herds as a defense mechanism against predators, while some predators developed pack hunting strategies to increase their success rates. These social adaptations played a significant role in the survival and proliferation of various mammalian species. The expansion of grasslands also had a profound impact on biodiversity. New ecological niches emerged, allowing for the diversification of species. This period saw the rise of iconic grassland inhabitants such as horses, antelopes, and elephants, each uniquely adapted to exploit the resources of the grasslands. But how did these changes affect the broader ecosystem? The dominance of grasslands contributed to the development of complex food webs with intricate relationships between producers, consumers, and decomposers. Grasses, as primary producers, supported a wide array of herbivores, which in turn sustained a diverse community of predators. This interconnected web of life fostered a rich tapestry of biodiversity, with each species playing a vital role in maintaining the balance of the ecosystem. Moreover, the spread of grasslands influenced the global carbon cycle. Grasses, with their extensive root systems, contributed to soil stabilization and carbon sequestration. This had implications for the Earth's climate, as grasslands acted as carbon sinks, helping to regulate atmospheric carbon dioxide levels. It's crucial to consider the long-term implications of these evolutionary and ecological changes. The adaptation of mammals to grasslands set the stage for future evolutionary developments and laid the groundwork for the modern ecosystems we see today. The resilience and adaptability of mammals during this period highlight the dynamic nature of evolution and the intricate interplay between organisms and their environments. In summary, grassland dominion is a testament to the remarkable adaptability of mammals in response to changing environmental conditions. The expansion of grasslands not only reshaped the physical landscape, but also drove significant evolutionary and ecological transformations. As we reflect on this chapter of Earth's history, we are reminded of the ever-changing nature of life on our planet and the ongoing dance between organisms and their habitats. What other surprises might the future hold as ecosystems continue to evolve and adapt? We explored how mammals adapted to the expanding grasslands and the new plant resources that emerged during this period. This era was marked by significant ecological changes as vast grasslands began to dominate the landscape. Mammals, being highly adaptable creatures, evolved various traits to thrive in these new environments. For instance, many herbivorous mammals developed specialized teeth and digestive systems to efficiently process the tough, fibrous grasses that became a staple of their diet. Additionally, the open landscapes of the grasslands favored the evolution of speed and agility, leading to the development of swift runners among the mammalian species. Predators, in turn, adapted to these changes by becoming more adept hunters, capable of pursuing their prey across the expansive plains. This dynamic interplay between herbivores and carnivores drove evolutionary innovations and set the stage for the next chapter in the history of life on Earth. We delve into a period characterized by the cyclical advance and retreat of massive ice sheets across the planet. These ice ages, also known as glacial periods, had a profound impact on the Earth's climate, geography, and ecosystems. During these times, large portions of the continents were covered in ice, leading to cooler global temperatures and significant changes in sea levels. Mammals, once again, demonstrated their remarkable adaptability in the face of these challenging conditions. But how exactly did they manage to thrive during such harsh times? What strategies did they employ to survive and even flourish amidst the cold and scarcity of resources? One of the key factors that enabled mammals to endure the ice ages was their ability to regulate their body temperature. Unlike reptiles, which rely on external sources of heat to maintain their body temperature, mammals are endothermic, meaning they can generate their own heat internally. This physiological trait allowed them to remain active and functional even in the frigid climates of the ice ages. Moreover, many mammals developed insulating features such as thick fur, blubber, or specialized feathers to retain body heat and protect themselves from the cold. For instance, the woolly mammoth, a well-known Ice Age mammal, was equipped with a dense coat of fur and a layer of fat beneath its skin, which provided excellent insulation against the freezing temperatures. In addition to physical adaptations, mammals also exhibited behavioral strategies to cope with the Ice Age conditions. Some species, like the saber-toothed cats and dire wolves, formed social groups or packs, which enhanced their ability to hunt and defend against predators. Others, such as the mastodons and giant ground sloths, migrated to more hospitable regions during the harshest periods, following the availability of food and suitable habitats. The Ice Ages also prompted changes in the distribution and diversity of plant life, which in turn influenced the diets and habitats of mammals. As glaciers advanced and retreated, they reshaped the landscapes, creating new environments such as tundras, taigas, and steppe regions. Mammals had to adapt to these shifting ecosystems, often developing specialized feeding habits to exploit the available resources. For example, some herbivores evolved to graze on the sparse vegetation of the tundra, while others became browsers, feeding on the woody plants of the taiga. Predatory mammals, on the other hand, had to adapt their hunting strategies to the changing prey populations. The scarcity of food during the Ice Ages often led to intense competition among predators, driving the evolution of more efficient hunting techniques and social behaviors. The periodic nature of the Ice Ages also played a crucial role in shaping mammalian evolution. As the climate oscillated between glacial and interglacial periods, mammals had to continually adapt to the changing conditions. This constant pressure for adaptation and survival fostered a high degree of evolutionary innovation and diversification among mammalian species. Interestingly, the Ice Ages also saw the emergence of some of the most iconic megafauna, or large mammals, in Earth's history. These included the aforementioned woolly mammoths, saber-toothed cats, and giant ground sloths, as well as other impressive creatures like the Irish elk and the short-faced bear. These megafauna were well suited to the Ice Age environments, but many of them eventually went extinct as the climate warmed and human activities began to have a greater impact on the planet. The adaptability of mammals during the Ice Ages is a testament to their evolutionary success and resilience. Despite the harsh conditions and ever-changing landscapes, they managed to not only survive, but also diversify and occupy a wide range of ecological niches. This adaptability laid the groundwork for the eventual rise of modern mammals, including humans, who would go on to become one of the most influential species on Earth. As we reflect on the story of the Ice Age rulers, we are reminded of the incredible capacity of life to adapt and thrive in the face of adversity. The lessons learned from this period continue to resonate today as we face our own challenges in a rapidly changing world. What can we learn from the adaptability of Ice Age mammals? How can we apply these lessons to ensure the survival and prosperity of our own species in the future? These are questions that continue to inspire and challenge us as we navigate the complexities of life on our ever-evolving planet. We delve into the fascinating relationship between mammals and birds, the latter being the surviving descendants of dinosaurs. This act explores how these two groups of animals have evolved and adapted to share the same environments, often in harmony, but sometimes in competition. To begin with, it's important to understand the evolutionary background of birds. Birds are part of a group known as theropod dinosaurs, which also includes the mighty Tyrannosaurus rex. Over millions of years, these theropods evolved into the birds we see today, developing feathers, beaks, and the ability to fly. This evolutionary journey has allowed birds to occupy a wide range of ecological niches across the globe. Mammals, on the other hand, have a different evolutionary path. They are part of a group known as synapsids, which diverged from reptiles over 300 million years ago. Mammals have developed unique characteristics such as hair, mammary glands, and a more complex brain structure, allowing them to adapt to various environments. The coexistence of mammals and birds is a testament to the adaptability and resilience of life on Earth. Both groups have found ways to thrive in diverse habitats, from dense forests to open savannas, and even urban environments. But how do these two groups interact with each other in these shared spaces? One of the most common interactions between mammals and birds is competition for resources. Both groups often compete for food, such as insects, seeds, and fruits. For instance, in many ecosystems, small mammals like rodents and birds like sparrows may vie for the same seeds. This competition can influence the behavior and feeding strategies of both groups, leading to fascinating adaptations. Predation is another significant aspect of the relationship between mammals and birds. Birds of prey, such as eagles and hawks, often hunt small mammals like rabbits and mice. Conversely, some mammals like foxes and raccoons may prey on birds, particularly their eggs and chicks. This predator-prey dynamic plays a crucial role in maintaining the balance of ecosystems. Mutualism is also a key component of the coexistence between mammals and birds. In mutualistic relationships, both parties benefit from the interaction. For example, some birds, like oxpeckers, feed on ticks and parasites found on large mammals such as buffalo and giraffes. This relationship helps the mammals by reducing their parasite load, while the birds gain a reliable food source. Birds and mammals also contribute to each other's survival through seed dispersal. Many bird species eat fruits and then excrete the seeds in different locations, aiding in plant propagation. Similarly, mammals like bats and primates play a crucial role in dispersing seeds, which benefits both the plants and the animals that rely on them for food. In urban environments, the coexistence of birds and mammals takes on a new dimension. Cities provide unique challenges and opportunities for both groups. Birds like pigeons and sparrows have adapted to urban life by exploiting human food sources and nesting sites. Similarly, mammals like squirrels and raccoons have learned to navigate cityscapes, often relying on human waste for sustenance. The coexistence of birds and mammals also extends to cultural and symbolic realms. Birds have long been a source of inspiration and symbolism in human cultures, representing freedom, peace, and transcendence. Mammals, too, hold significant cultural value, often symbolizing strength, wisdom, and companionship. This cultural coexistence reflects the deep connection humans have with both groups of animals. However, the relationship between mammals and birds is not without challenges. Human activities such as deforestation, pollution, and climate change pose significant threats to both groups. Habitat destruction can lead to increased competition for dwindling resources, while pollution can affect the health and survival of both birds and mammals. Climate change, with its impact on weather patterns and food availability, further complicates the coexistence of these two groups. Conservation efforts are crucial in ensuring the continued coexistence of birds and mammals. Protecting natural habitats, restoring ecosystems, and implementing sustainable practices can help mitigate the negative impacts of human activities. Additionally, raising awareness about the importance of biodiversity and the interconnectedness of all life forms can foster a greater appreciation for the coexistence of birds and mammals. In conclusion, the coexistence of mammals and birds is a complex and dynamic relationship that has evolved over millions of years. Despite their differences, both groups have found ways to share the same environments, often benefiting from each other's presence. As we continue to study and understand this coexistence, we gain valuable insights into the resilience and adaptability of life on Earth. How will this relationship evolve in the face of ongoing environmental challenges? What can we learn from the coexistence of these two remarkable groups of animals? These are questions that continue to inspire curiosity and drive scientific inquiry. We explored the fascinating coexistence of mammals with the descendants of dinosaurs, the birds. This act highlighted how these two groups of animals have shared the planet, each adapting and evolving in their own unique ways. Birds, with their ability to fly, have occupied ecological niches that many mammals could not, leading to a diverse array of species that have thrived alongside mammals. We delve into the emergence of humans, a pivotal moment in the history of life on Earth. This act marks the beginning of a new era in which human ancestors begin to rise, setting the stage for mammalian dominance in a way that would shape the future of the planet. The story of human emergence is deeply rooted in the evolutionary journey of mammals. After the extinction event that wiped out the non-avian dinosaurs around 66 million years ago, mammals began to diversify and occupy various ecological niches. This diversification laid the groundwork for the eventual rise of primates, the group of mammals that would give rise to humans. Primates are characterized by several key features that distinguish them from other mammals. These include forward-facing eyes, which allow for better depth perception, and highly flexible limbs and digits, which are well suited for climbing and grasping. These adaptations were crucial for early primates as they navigated the complex arboreal environments of ancient forests. The evolutionary journey from early primates to humans is a long and intricate one. It begins with the emergence of the first true primates during the Paleocene epoch, around 65 million years ago. These early primates were small, tree-dwelling creatures that resembled modern-day lemurs and tarsiers. Over millions of years, primates continued to evolve, with some species adapting to life on the ground, while others remained in the trees. One of the most significant developments in primate evolution was the emergence of the hominins, a group that includes modern humans and our closest extinct relatives. The first hominins appeared in Africa around 6 to 7 million years ago. These early ancestors were bipedal, meaning they walked on two legs, a trait that would become a defining characteristic of humans. Walking on two legs offered several advantages. It freed up the hands for carrying objects and using tools, and it allowed for more efficient long-distance travel. This adaptation was crucial as hominins began to explore new environments and expand their range. As hominins evolved, they developed larger brains and more complex social structures. The ability to use tools and communicate effectively became increasingly important for survival. These developments set the stage for the emergence of the genus Homo, which includes modern humans. The first members of the genus Homo appeared around 2.8 million years ago. Homo habilis, often referred to as handy man, is one of the earliest known species in this group. Homo habilis is believed to have been capable of making simple stone tools, a significant advancement in human evolution. Following Homo habilis, several other species of Homo emerged, including Homo erectus. Homo erectus was a highly successful species that spread from Africa to other parts of the world, including Asia and Europe. This species is known for its use of more advanced tools and its ability to control fire, both of which were crucial for survival in diverse environments. The evolutionary journey continued with the emergence of Homo sapiens, our own species, around 300,000 years ago. Homo sapiens are characterized by their highly developed brains, complex language, and ability to create art and culture. These traits have allowed humans to adapt to a wide range of environments and become the dominant species on the planet. The rise of humans marks a new chapter in the history of life on Earth. With their advanced cognitive abilities and capacity for innovation, humans have transformed the planet in ways that no other species has. From the development of agriculture and the rise of civilizations to the exploration of space, humans have continually pushed the boundaries of what is possible. But what does the future hold for humans and the planet? As we continue to explore and innovate, we must also consider the impact of our actions on the environment and other species. The story of human emergence is not just about our past, it is also about our responsibility to shape a sustainable future for all life on Earth. Human emergence highlights the remarkable journey of our ancestors from early primates to modern humans. This journey is a testament to the power of evolution and adaptation, and it serves as a reminder of our place in the natural world. As we look to the future, we must remember the lessons of the past and strive to coexist harmoniously with the diverse array of life that shares our planet. What challenges and opportunities lie ahead for humanity? How can we ensure a future where both humans and the natural world can thrive? These are the questions that will shape the next chapter in the story of life on Earth. Modern diversity, we delve into the fascinating world of mammals as they exhibit an extraordinary range of diversity in size, form, and behavior. This act highlights how mammals have evolved and adapted to occupy nearly every ecological niche on Earth, showcasing their incredible versatility and adaptability. Mammals, as a class of animals, are distinguished by several key characteristics. They are warm-blooded, have hair or fur, and most species give birth to live young and nurse them with milk produced by mammary glands. These traits have allowed mammals to thrive in a variety of environments, from the icy expanses of the Arctic to the dense, humid jungles of the Amazon. One of the most striking aspects of modern mammalian diversity is the vast range of sizes that mammals can exhibit. On one end of the spectrum, we have the blue whale, the largest animal to have ever existed on Earth. These magnificent creatures can grow up to 100 feet long and weigh as much as 200 tons. On the other end, there are tiny mammals like the bumblebee bat, which weighs less than a penny and can fit comfortably in the palm of a hand. How did such a wide range of sizes come to be? What evolutionary pressures and opportunities led to this incredible variation? In addition to size, mammals also display a remarkable variety of forms. Consider the sleek, streamlined bodies of dolphins and whales, perfectly adapted for life in the water. Contrast this with the long, muscular limbs of kangaroos, designed for powerful leaps across the Australian outback. Then there are the unique adaptations of bats, the only mammals capable of sustained flight, with their wings formed by a thin membrane stretched over elongated fingers. Each of these forms represents a different evolutionary solution to the challenges posed by their respective environments. Behaviorally, mammals are just as diverse. Some, like wolves and lions, live in complex social groups with defined hierarchies and cooperative hunting strategies. Others, such as the solitary snow leopard, are more independent, relying on stealth and strength to hunt alone. There are mammals like the beaver, which are known for their engineering prowess, building elaborate dams and lodges that transform their habitats. Meanwhile, primates, including humans, exhibit complex social behaviors and advanced cognitive abilities, raising questions about the nature of intelligence and consciousness. The diversity of diets among mammals is another fascinating aspect. Herbivores like elephants and giraffes have evolved specialized teeth and digestive systems to process plant material, while carnivores such as tigers and polar bears have sharp teeth and claws for hunting prey. Omnivores like bears and humans have the flexibility to consume both plant and animal matter, allowing them to adapt to a wide range of food sources. This act also explores the evolutionary history that led to the current diversity of mammals. After the extinction of the dinosaurs around 66 million years ago, mammals began to diversify rapidly, filling the ecological niches left vacant by the dinosaurs. This period, known as the Cenozoic era, is often referred to as the Age of Mammals. During this time, mammals evolved into a wide array of forms, from the massive, horned rhinoceroses of the Eocene to the saber-toothed cats of the Pleistocene. The process of evolution, driven by natural selection, genetic drift, and other mechanisms, has played a crucial role in shaping the diversity of mammals we see today. Adaptations that enhance survival and reproduction in a given environment are more likely to be passed on to future generations, leading to the gradual emergence of new species and forms. How do these evolutionary processes continue to shape the mammals of today? What new forms might emerge in the future as environments change and new challenges arise? Human activities have also had a significant impact on mammalian diversity. Habitat destruction, climate change, and pollution are just a few of the ways in which humans are altering the natural world, often to the detriment of many mammal species. Conservation efforts are crucial in preserving the rich diversity of mammals, ensuring that future generations can continue to marvel at the wonders of the natural world. Modern diversity showcases the incredible variety and adaptability of mammals, highlighting their evolutionary success and the challenges they face in a rapidly changing world. As we explore the myriad forms, behaviors, and adaptations of mammals, we are reminded of the intricate web of life on Earth and our responsibility to protect and preserve it. What role will humans play in the future of mammalian diversity? How can we balance our needs with those of the countless other species that share our planet? These are questions that continue to inspire and challenge us as we strive to understand and protect the natural world. We explored the incredible variety among mammals, highlighting their vast differences in size, form, and behavior. This act showcased how mammals have evolved into a multitude of species, each uniquely adapted to their environments. From the smallest shrews to the largest whales, mammals exhibit a remarkable range of physical characteristics and survival strategies. This diversity is a testament to their adaptability and resilience, allowing them to thrive in nearly every habitat on Earth. The act delved into the evolutionary processes that have driven this diversification, such as natural selection and genetic mutations, and examined how these processes have enabled mammals to occupy ecological niches across the globe. The legacy of survival, which brings us to the conclusion of the mammal's journey from being tiny survivors to becoming Earth's dominant vertebrates. This act focuses on the evolutionary history and the pivotal moments that have shaped the success of mammals over millions of years. But how did mammals, once small and relatively inconspicuous, rise to such prominence in the animal kingdom? What factors contributed to their survival and eventual dominance? The story of mammals begins in the Mesozoic era, a time when dinosaurs ruled the land. During this era, early mammals were small, nocturnal creatures that managed to survive in the shadows of these giant reptiles. Their small size and nocturnal habits were advantageous, allowing them to avoid direct competition with dinosaurs for resources. These early mammals were primarily insectivores, feeding on insects and other small invertebrates, which helped them carve out a niche in the ecosystem. The end of the Mesozoic era, marked by the Cretaceous-Paleogene extinction event approximately 66 million years ago, was a turning point for mammals. This mass extinction event wiped out about 75% of Earth's species, including the non-avian dinosaurs. With the disappearance of these dominant reptiles, ecological niches were left vacant, providing mammals with an unprecedented opportunity to diversify and expand. In the aftermath of the extinction event, mammals began to evolve rapidly. The Paleogene period, which followed the extinction, saw the emergence of new mammalian groups and the diversification of existing ones. Mammals began to occupy a wide range of ecological roles, from herbivores and carnivores to omnivores and specialized feeders. This period also witnessed the evolution of larger body sizes as mammals adapted to new environments and available resources. One of the key adaptations that contributed to the success of mammals was the development of endothermy, or warm-bloodedness. This physiological trait allowed mammals to maintain a stable internal body temperature, enabling them to survive in diverse climates and remain active in colder conditions. Endothermy also facilitated higher metabolic rates, supporting more energy-intensive activities such as sustained locomotion and complex behaviors. Another significant adaptation was the evolution of diverse reproductive strategies among mammals. Unlike their reptilian predecessors, most mammals give birth to live young and provide parental care, which increases the chances of offspring survival. This reproductive strategy, combined with the development of specialized teeth and digestive systems, allowed mammals to exploit a variety of food sources and adapt to changing environments. The rise of mammals to dominance was also influenced by their ability to form complex social structures and exhibit advanced behaviors. Many mammalian species developed intricate communication systems, social hierarchies, and cooperative behaviors, which enhanced their ability to survive and thrive in different habitats. These social adaptations, along with their cognitive abilities, have enabled mammals to solve problems, find food, and evade predators more effectively. As mammals continue to evolve and diversify, they spread across the globe, adapting to a wide range of environments. From the arid deserts to the lush rainforests, mammals have successfully colonized nearly every terrestrial habitat. They have also ventured into aquatic environments, with species like whales and dolphins becoming highly adapted to life in the water. The legacy of survival for mammals is not only evident in their widespread distribution and ecological success, but also in their impact on the planet's ecosystems. Mammals play crucial roles in maintaining ecological balance, acting as predators, prey, and ecosystem engineers. They influence vegetation patterns, nutrient cycling, and the structure of food webs, contributing to the overall health and stability of ecosystems. The journey of mammals from tiny survivors to Earth's dominant vertebrates is a story of resilience, adaptability, and innovation. Through a combination of advantageous traits, evolutionary opportunities, and environmental changes, mammals have risen to prominence in the animal kingdom. As we reflect on their legacy of survival, we are reminded of the intricate connections between life forms and the ever-changing dynamics of our planet. What does the future hold for mammals in the face of ongoing environmental challenges and human impacts? How will they continue to adapt and evolve in the centuries to come? These questions invite us to consider the ongoing story of life on Earth and our role in shaping its future.